When it comes to Knox Goes Away, it feels like a shakeup to the formula that was set by Liam Neeson's recent filmography and is rarely challenged. To summarize the film, since leaving the army decades ago, John Knox has been an assassin. From what it seems, he and his partner haven't killed good people, just drug dealers and human traffickers, and basically have done vigilante work for a person named Jericho. However, with getting up in age, John finds himself not only dealing with a form of dementia, but also his estranged son Miles revealing to him he just killed a man who got his teenage daughter pregnant, aka John's granddaughter. So, with that in mind, John does his best to clean up the incident with the help of a friend of Xavier, and he also does his best in his final weeks of being lucid to push a detective named Emily to believe the narrative that he is the one who did everything. So getting to the review portion, the first hype is that the level of emotion you'll feel watching this movie might be unexpected. And maybe it's because Michael Keaton is both the director and the lead actor, so he knows how to bring the best out of himself. Or it could be what was written on page by Gregory, last name spelled Poirier. One of the two, if not a combination, makes it so that even though Liam Neeson has probably set the standard, if not ruined, movies similar to this, because you expect it to be very similar to what he's been doing for the last 4, 5, 6, maybe years. I would say what Michael Keaton gives you is something more like Denzel Washington in Equalizer. And I would even say he raises the bar a bit, since while this film is nowhere near as violent as The Equalizer, it does bring a sense of drama, notable performances, and best of all, it doesn't seem like something that's been retooled year after year. And because of that, you can get engaged to it. You can see Miles and John's relationship and maybe get some type of emotional response from it. And add in the complicated journey that John's going through as he has dementia doesn't feel like some sort of tool just to make the sort of time is of the essence type of thing, but it also pursues what's the best way to put it? I would say the dementia isn't just a gimmick in order to, again, make it so time is of the essence, but it also does allow Michael Keaton to explore what it means to be slowly but surely go from somebody who is top ace assassin, has all his wits about him, to somebody who can barely remember his name, never mind remember what happened like yesterday. And to follow up on that, one of the reasons why we say that the dementia is not a gimmick is because, unlike a lot of movies similar to this, John Goes Away does not really have plot holes. What this film does is it gives you a lot of the answers to the questions you may have, whether it's what type of training did Knox have, why did Xavier recruit John for this type of work, what happened between Miles and John that led to them having an estranged relationship, what happened between John and his ex-wife. It's all there. It may not be gone so deeply that you feel like you know every nook and cranny and you could write a biography on John, but rather than be lazy and use the dementia as a cover-up so that they don't have to talk about these things, instead they allow us to get to know the man, which is why, as we noted in the first topic, you can build an emotional relationship and make it so that even though this movie is pushing 2 hours, it uses it wisely and it never pushes you to want to check your watch, your phone to see how much time is left. Overall, when it comes to Knox Goes Away, it pushes the idea it isn't wrong to expect more. That action heroes we've grown up with can still bring the combat that made them famous while presenting us with something meaningful. And I even say, watching Knox Goes Away kind of gave me the same type of feelings that Logan gave me, and ultimately it pushed that just because certain actors have created low expectations, that doesn't mean that we as viewers should get used to it.